I'm Srikumar Pai and DTM Beena.
Yes, Veena, how are you? Hi. Okay, I think
This
it's time to
yeah, let's
start.
start.
Everyone, please. I think many of you are just going to mute everyone. I'm going to mute everyone. Veena, you can unmute because you are.
Yes, sir.
You
I'm
can.
unmuted.
Gavliers, Toastmasters, counselors, and my dear friends, welcome to the GYGC education session. My name is Srikumar Pai. I'm assistant professor working with the Asian School of Architecture, Kochi, Kerala, India. A warm welcome to special event education session. GYGC, Global Youth Gavel Clubs, is a consortium of Gavel Club, international consortium of Gavel Club councillors worldwide. In this consortium, we have 216 Gavel clubs, ranging from USA to Australia. These clubs are divided into 11 groups, and each group is looked after by one chairman and one vice chairman. Now we are going to have one more group because the clubs in Canada and USA increased, and so we'll be creating a separate group for the United States, USA Cavaliers. These groups conduct various contests, and members get the opportunity to interact with international audience. They conduct table topics, evaluation, storytelling, debate, and so many other things they conduct. And Cavaliers get a chance to interact with the international audience. Make use of this opportunity. Last month onwards, we organize education session every second Friday of every month. We'll be having education session, and we select different topics and we invite experts in that particular topic. We'll be making a website for global Gavel clubs, and all of you can download many things from that website. It is getting ready. Maybe it will be inaugurated in few days. We also organize the World Championship for Cavaliers. We call it Global Championship. So if you are a good speaker, you can win from your club, come to groups from there, you can come to the global level, global fight. Usually it takes place in January. So without wasting much time, today we are going to have a very interesting topic, vocal variety, how you can effectively use voice to convey your messages. And for this, the speaker, an eminent speaker, an ebullient speaker, distinguished Toastmaster Beena Vas will be sharing you some tips about the vocal variety. So to introduce our chief guest and the facilitator today, let me invite the Gavalia, Kruti. Sukriti, 1 minute, I'm just taking some information about her. Sukriti is a 10th standard student. She is a member of Young Leaders Gavel Club, winner of many contests. She is a semi-finalist for the last year national championship. She is a yoga expert, represented school in the state level, and she is also a co-author of a book called Unlocking the Indo-Mayan Code. Please welcome Gabriel Sukriti. Stage is yours, Sukriti. Unmute to Sukriti. Oh, you cannot unmute. Unmute now. 1 minute. Okay, you can unmute now.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful introduction. Good evening to respected Toastmasters, Gavaliers, and my dear guest. Before we get into the most awaiting educational session, it's my pleasure to introduce our chief guest and the speaker for today, distinguished Toastmaster Beena Vas. She has demonstrated an exemplary leadership and dedication throughout her Toastmasters journey, serving in various pivotal roles, including area director, division director, co conference chair of the Crescendo 2021 and 2022, and administrative manager. Her prowess in public speaking is evident from a victory at the division level of International Speech Contest in 2020 and 2021. Remarkably, she has been honored with the Distinguished Toastmaster Award twice, showcasing her commitment to excellence and personal development. Beyond Toastmasters, she co founded the Amara Foundation, an NGO dedicated to imparting life skills to children in government schools. She is also an active volunteer in the JJ Foundation, further reflecting her passion for community and service involvement. Distinguished Toastmaster Beena's diverse interests and pursuits include her ongoing diploma in Kathak and movement therapy, as well as a certificate in storytelling from Kathalaya. Academically, she holds a BTech and MBA, and professionally, she serves as an Assistant Commissioner of Customs. With this, I would like to hand over the virtual stage to distinguished Toastmaster Beena Vas.
Thank you, Gavalier Shruti, for that beautiful introduction. So, this is a session that is going to be interactive. If you, unless you interact with me, this session is not going to help you. So, all game? So, before I move on, I just want you in your muted mode to speak something, whatever it may be, so that you understand what has changed after being in the session. Say a small paragraph, maybe 1 or 2 lines. Speak for yourself and see.
In the muted the situation, you mean?
No, and in the
Unmuted.
muted mode only, just speak something and see how you are speaking. It could be a sentence, it could be a paragraph, just 2, 3 sentences. That's all. Done? Give me a thumbs up after it's done. Yeah, Shruti, you've done your homework? People are thinking, what is this? Before a session is started, there is a homework, right? That's okay. No, that is for you to find out how you speak or what is your voice. How, and after this session, I want you to read the same sentences and see whether there is a difference. If there is no difference, then I think I wasted my 30 minutes with you. Got it? Okay, I'm starting. Hello. I'm really happy to be here taking this session for you. That is 11 words. And by this time, you have made a judgment about how the session is going to be. Right? You have decided whether the session is going to be boring. Oh God, I don't know what she is going to teach us to all of next 30 minutes. What am I supposed to do here? No. How many of you have talked to people over phone? You know, people who are not known to you. Have you talked to people who are not known to you? No. So what happens when we talk to people who are not known to you is we kind of make an image of themselves by listening to their voice. Okay. If it is a gruff voice, we suddenly decide that this person is really serious. Correct? If the person is speaking timidly, you say that, okay, he is not courageous. So that is how important your voice is. Your voice is important because beyond words, it is your voice that shapes your communication. And hence, it is the most important part of your personal brand. I'll tell you another example. You're sleeping in your room. Your father is calling, your mother is calling, your brother is calling, your friend is calling. Would you be able to recognize them by their voices? Yes or no? Yes, right. Why? It's because your voice is your personality. And that is why vocal variety is really important when it comes to public speaking. Now, I'm sharing my screen. I hope it's visible.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So, it's never about what somebody says. It's all about how you say it. Correct, right? Because you can play with your voice to convey what exactly you feel. Be it anger, be it whatever emotions that you have, or it's a command. Whatever you want to convey to an audience, it is easy by just using your voice. So there are four important points when it comes to vocal variety, and I would take it as projection, pitch, pace, and pause. You got it? I think some of you can unmute and just make
Yes,
some
ma'am.
noise so that I
Yes,
know. Yes.
ma'am,
So
your
let's
voice.
come to projection. What is projection? Projection is, it is important that everybody in the audience should listen to you, right? You should be heard. Now, why you should be heard? Because only when you project your voice, you will be able to hold the attention of the audience, right? Now, you're all Gaviliers, right? Most of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now, whom do you speak for?
And we speak for our club, ma'am, our gal club.
Yeah, which means that you're not speaking to show how good a speaker you are, right? You're never speaking to show somebody that how good you are. You are speaking to people to let, it is for them you speak, it's not for us. So it is it is compulsory, or it is, we have to hold the attention of the people because we are conveying a message to them. And this projection also creates some special effects. It adds emphasis to whatever you are going to say. So let's come to, so this is basically, like the volume of your speech. That is what is projection. Like sometimes you bring your volume down, sometimes you bring your volume up. Why? Sometimes when you're angry, what do you do? Do you speak in a low tone?
No,
No. Yeah, exactly. You take your volume up, right? What is this? I don't like it. Nobody is going to say that, I don't like it. You should not do this to me anymore. I am really angry. Would that convey what you want to tell to the audience?
No.
No. That means that volume is necessary. Now say you are feeling sad. Are you going to say that I am feeling really sad? No. What do you do? You will bring your voice. Yeah, you will bring your voice down and say, I'm not feeling really good. Right? So that is what is projection all about. It is just how you play with your voice so that from the person in the front to the person in the back is able to hear you. It is also to emphasize what you are feeling. You're feeling anxious, you're feeling, then you play with your volume to tell the audience or communicate to the audience what you feel. And it also gives, if there is not much of a projection of your voice, people are not going to listen to you. Right? So let's go. Now, to make you feel some, you want to be heard. If you want to make, how many of you want to improve your voice? You feel that you don't project enough. You feel that, okay, I should be more playing with my voice. One of the exercise that you can do is the lip flutter. Okay, have you ever done lip flutter? No. No, we have all done it when we were kids. How you used to drive a car when you were a small kid? How do you do? Tell me. Yeah, how do you do? Yeah, we used to, right? How many of you done that? Show me a raise of hands. Yes, we all have done that, right? So, just
sound from our
okay. Now, what I want you to do is, I want you to make the sound for the next 30 seconds. Please do it. Those who are on unmute, please mute yourself and just try this. Would you try this? Yeah, please. Bring it up. You think you are going to a formula race. Yeah, yes, move, go. And then screech to a hot. How did it feel? Oh, nice. So now when you speak, you will find that your voice is better. How many of you feel that your voice has changed? Now again, go back to that 2-3 lines that you had practiced in the beginning. See the difference. Is there a difference?
Yes.
So whenever you're going to speak in public,
Yes.
there definitely is going to be a difference in the way you speak because of the lip flutters. And the second is the yawn. How many of you yawn? Or how many of you have yawned now listening to my session?
I yawn.
You yawn listening to my session?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I was just joking. So, but this yawn is close your mouth and then yawn. How can you close your mouth and yawn?
Like this.
So this is also one way where you can use an exercise that can project or help you in projecting your voice. And the second is sliding. How many of you have heard of an ambulance?
I have.
Yeah, how does an ambulance go?
I have.
Yeah, how does an ambulance go? Right? Yeah, make the noise that ambulance makes for just 30 seconds. Wow. Now again, read those three sentences. Yes, stop, down, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Now again, go back and read those sentences. See whether there is a difference in the way you read. Is there a difference?
Yes. No. Yes.
Who said no? Who said no? What's the name? Can I know the name? Because I cannot. Okay. Who said no? Let me see. Aryan.
Vidyut.
Aryan. Arav, Aryan and Vidyut. They did not feel any difference after doing this exercise. Right? Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Do it once again after the session. Okay. I'll give you enough time. Right? But for some people, you have to practice it more so that this works. Now, this exercises I am giving you, it is not like after this session you forget about it and it is going to work. No, you have to do it every time you have to go into a stairs, going to speak in a stage. You have to just do the lip flutters, yawn, sliding, whatever makes you comfortable, and then you can go and do the speech. Now we are moving on to the pitch. So what is the pitch? What is a pitch? Anybody?
Voice. Your voice level.
Voice.
What
Your voice level is high due to higher pitch.
Voice level. Voice
Stillness
level.
of sound.
Yeah, exactly.
Pitch is
Exactly.
the pitch is how high or low the voice is.
Yes, how or loud the voices. And it is the change in pitch is also called an inflection. What is called? An inflection. Yeah, inflection is needed when you do your speech. Why? Because it is this inflection or the pitch that makes you realize whether you are telling a statement or a question. Right? So, example, what is your name? So, when you say that, what is your name? Then that question marks comes because of the inflection, right? Otherwise, it is a statement. What is your name? That comes as a statement. But when you have to make it into a question or something, what happens? You have to make that inflection, and that is where the pitches. Like now, you see, the people in your house would have different pitches, right? Is your mom the way mom can carry a voice, the way your dad can do, the way your brother can do? It's all different. People will have different. So it helps you to distinguish between people, the emotions. For example, when your mom says, "Did you?" I'll give you a most simple example. Like, "Did you eat this?" That's a simple sentence, right? Did you eat this? Then when we put the "did you eat this" and "did you eat this," "did you eat this," "did you eat this," all have different meanings. Correct or not?
Yes.
The only thing is that I put power on one word and the entire meaning changed. When I ask you, "Did you eat this?" means I am telling you, hello, how could you even eat this? Right? This is not worthy of eating. I did not say it's the same sentence. And in the second, I ask, "Did you eat this?" means, oh my God, you ate this. It could be poison, right? Then, when you put it on you, is it, "Did you eat this?" Okay, I see that there is Neil, Deepna, Abdullah, Musa, everybody is there. And I am asking you, did you eat this? Out of which did you eat? So this is how a pitch is important in a speech. And pitch and tone, like these are closely related. And this is how pitch is important to convey what you exactly mean to the audience. So we know that, like how the pitch works, there are certain cavities in us. What are the cavities? We have the nose, then we have the mouth, we have the throat, and we have the chest, right? Now, I'll tell you one example. Now, all of you place your finger on the bridge of your nose, right? And sing Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? You sang? Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Now, put it in your throat and do the same thing. Put it on your mouth and do the same thing. Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Put your hands on your chest. Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Right? Could you feel the vocal cords in different places?
Yes.
Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you put the hands on your chest and you were doing that, you could feel it on your chest, right? But so the voice comes from different parts and we have to exercise to get a pitch that comes or that suits you. And everybody has to find their own pitch. Not all people are comfortable with different pitches, but you have to find your own pitch. Now, I'll tell you why pitch is important. Let's take a song this time. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I'd gone for a Hindi song because it was really viral. How many of you have heard of that song? Kal Raat Aaya Mere Ghar Ek Chor. How many of you had? Okay, there is a song. This goes like Kal Raat Aaya Mere Ghar Ek Chor. So it is going in the same pitch in the first time, right? Now, if I am going to sing this song for the fifth, the sixth line on the same thing, are you going to get bored or not? We'll get bored, right?
Yes.
So what happens? After the second line, he just changes the pitch. So this is there in every song, okay, where you take English, Malayalam. Okay, fine. Let me take this song that you are. Country Roads Take Me Home. How many of you have heard that song? Or should I go for BTS? I'll go for Country Roads Take Me Home, right? So it's in Country Roads Take Me Home to the place I belong. See, he's changing the pitch, right? So when he changes the pitch only, the song becomes beautiful. Now, it is all, the pitch is also where you explain the emotions to the person. You convey the emotion. For example, I'll give you a small, it's okay. How do you say in a bored way? You're bored. And how you say it's okay? Right.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay, yeah.
it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, you are uncertain. You don't know whether it is okay or not, but you are telling. Then how will you say that? Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
Right?
It's okay.
Correct, right? You're excited. So how do you say? It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Right.
Can you give
And you're sad. Okay. You wanted ice cream. Your dad is giving you a chocolate. You're not happy about it. But still, it's okay. You're sad. And you say, yeah, dad, it's okay, dad. It's okay. You say that, right? You say it in a sad tone. It is okay. Now you're
Yes.
proud. You're proud. Yeah, then you will say, it's okay. Right? and you're frightened. Okay, somebody is some stranger is giving you a chocolate. You don't know that person, and you don't want to take that chocolate from the person. So how will you say? It's okay, it's okay, right? You're frightened. You don't want to do that.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
exactly. And like authoritative tone. It's okay. Correct, right? So what we said only two words. It is okay. Now it is the pitch that decides, or it's the pitch that tells you whether it is what exact emotion that you meant, right? What emotion that you meant, or it is the pitch that is going to tell you. And this pitch helps you to establish a rapport with the other person. Why? Because by this pitch, you are conveying your emotions to the person. So when you are sad, what happens? The other person is also going to feel sad when you say, it's okay, right? When you are excited, oh, it's okay. The other person is also going to feel your excitement. And you say that, no, it's okay. So this is what a pitch is all about. Now,
Yes.
you understood what is pitch?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, how do you play with your pitch? Like, for example, I'll give you an example. You can say just 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
No,
3,
it is
4.
like,
1,
yeah.
2,
1, 2, 3,
1,
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
1, 2,
3,
3,
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
1, 2,
3,
3,
4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4.
yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And the second is, no, just wait. Now stop. Now the next thing is, like you have to take the E, then it has to go up to the R till, and then come down to the R. Okay, so it goes like this. It is like E, and come to R. Got it? So when you practice, no, you go to the top. Like you have to make your voice thin. Yeah, it's like So when you practice, okay, now when you practice this, yes. Now stop. I am moving on. So when you practice this, you are learning to pitch out and pitch in your voice. Got it? Okay, now let's move on to the pace. So what is the pace?
The speed.
Pace. Now, yes. Now, why do you need to pace your speech? Why do you need to pace your speech?
So
Or why
that you
should
can
we?
tell your speech in time. So that
Yeah, just imagine me talking to you in the same pace. Okay, just imagine me talking to you in the same pace, like, dear children, I am here to take a session on vocal variety, and through this session, you will be learning pace, pause, projection, and power. And through my 30-minute session, I will be taking you over through all these. Hello, you're going to sleep, right?
yes,
And you're
ma'am.
going to yawn. And then, oh my God, when is this person going to stop? So that is why you need to have a pace. For example, if you usually, like they say, it will get you the audience interest. To get the audience interest, create a rapport and connect, to emphasize a key moment. You need to have a pace and to convey the, for example, like when you say that you ran. So how would you say? How would you say that? When you say that you ran a race, so would you say that I ran a race? Would you say
Yeah,
that?
I ran a race.
No, we say that I ran the race. So that ran has to come.
Ran a race.
Yes.
I
So
ran the race.
in your
I
voice
ran
also that pace has to come. The pace has to come. Example, when you say that I cannot say that I walk slowly. How should I say? I should say that I walked slowly or I walked slowly. So that is why pace is important to make an audience rapport, to connect, to make them important, and also to emphasize a key moment. Yes, Nicholas, you have any question? Okay, now, sorry, pace is also required. You know, like when you have to influence a person, when you have to persuade a person, when you have to connect to a person, you have to make sure that your speech has got enough pace. Got it? And I come to the last part, that is the pause. Why do you need a pause?
so that audience can understand the script.
For the audience to digest what we said.
Yes. Otherwise, what happens? I'll be speaking about this session over and over again. I'll keep speaking without any pause, without even caring to stop and look whether you understand me or not. And I'll just go on like this for the 30 minutes. What happens?
People wouldn't understand you and they won't understand anything.
Yes,
This is
your
not anything.
message won't get
This is
your
absolutely
message
useless.
won't
We're
get
just gonna leave.
conveyed to the audience. So you need to pause. At times, you know, like when you are making a point, when you're transitioning from one point to another, it is important to make a pause so that the person understands that you're moving from point one to point two. And pause is really important. Why? Just imagine a ghost story without a pause.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
No interest.
It will be so boring, right? So all the
It
stories,
removes the interest and the
exactly, the
dramaticness.
stories are interesting because of the pauses.
And the pauses can also be dramatic.
Instead of
Yes.
the
For
things,
example, I'll tell you why. You know, like it was dark. It was a dark night.
instead of being scared, we will be sad. It will be boring. Instead of being scared,
Yeah.
just boring.
No. See, if there are pauses, then
more accent to it and more history to it, so that the audience also find it happy and
yes.
funny.
Now, can you please do me a favor?
At a
Can
time,
one
please.
person
One at
talk
a
at a
time.
time?
Audience to hear and
One at a time.
Can one person talk at the time? Yeah. Please raise your hand. And Abdul Khalid, can you just come up? Or do you want to? Yeah.
I was saying, whenever you pause, it gives the time to the audience to think what will happen the next. Like
Exactly.
they
Yes.
could feel what they want.
Yes. Thank you so much, Khalid. It also helps to, you know, like there is something called a cliffhanger, right? You put a person on a cliff. And yeah, and then you don't know what happens next. So you can create an intrigue when there is a pause. For example, when we are speaking, how many we all use stories in our speeches, right? Do we use stories in our speeches? Yes. Now the stories are interesting only if there is a pause, or that is why pause is really important, because when I say that I was walking down the lane and then I saw, okay, you're pausing. And then you have the attention of the audience because the audience wants to know, what did you see? Right? So that
I
is,
also had incomplete.
to create a dramatic effect.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, so that is why pause is important. So these is what that makes the audience think. When you change from one key area to another and you're steady and in control. You're steady, it also gives you a time to think. When you pause, if I might point one to move to point two, it gives you some time to think. So this is what vocal variety is all about. So what are the four P's that we learned today?
Can you show previous slide for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Can you show the previous slide?
So this is what vocal variety is all about. And let's also have some more, what do you call, some more exercises to make your voice feel better. Everybody has a pen. This is my favorite, okay? You have a pen, right? Have a pen? Bite it. And sing your favorite song by articulating each and every sound. This is the best exercise that you can ever do to improve your vocal quality.
Ma'am,
Yes?
should we on the
No, you can practice it. No. You can just try it out. So you can just, yeah. I said, Mary had a little lamb. Oh, whatever. Whichever song you like, you just take a pencil, bite it, and then. So if you practice all those exercises that I've shared for at least a month, you can see a steady change in the way you throw your voice. Your voice will become really clear and you can see a sea change from the speaker that you were to you just practice this and see. And if you have not changed, I have given you my email ID. You can get back to me or you tell Sri Kumar sir that that session was a lot of waste. I did all the exercises, but there is no change. No, it's not like that. There's definitely going to be a change. And that is here ends my session on vocal variety. Any questions?
Anyone is having any question? Just raise your hand. Yes, Nandini, what's your question?
Ma'am, can you give your email ID again?
Yes, I'll just.
Okay, Vidyut Ramesh, what's your question?
Is it really going to work?
Yes.
Every exercise?
Yes, it works.
Excuse me, ma'am.
One sec. So this is my email ID here.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Actually, I came just now. What did you do, ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
Then you'll have to ask your friends.
Okay, we have recorded it and we'll share you the recording later. Okay. Okay. Arjav, what is your question? Do you have any questions?
Yes, sir. Ma'am, can I tell Ajay? Can I explain projection again? Little bit projection.
No, projection is your volume.
Ma'am,
That's your volume. Because why? Even the person sitting in the back should listen to you, right? Will be able to hear, right?
Yes, sir.
So that is all about projection. So projection is where you make sure that every person in the audience hears you. That is what is projection.
Okay.
Okay, Ahmad Zahir, what is your question?
My question is about the pace that while you are giving your speech to the audience, and if you don't have the mic at that point, should you lower your do the speech according to your pace that you have practiced before, or you should make it more so is that you should make more your pace.
See, pacing is something that is person specific. Some people can talk fast and get away with it. Some people, it requires to pace down to speed. So what pace you are comfortable, you just do. It depends on what
Okay.
space you're comfortable with. Mic or no mic doesn't matter. Pacing is basically like the speed, right? Whichever space is comfortable for you, you use that. That is it.
Okay, Mayan Varis, what's your question? Mayan, Varis, what's your question?
Does actions also matter on your speech?
Of course it does, but this is about vocal variety. Of course it does. Because, like it is, you have to accentuate with the voice. Right?
Yes,
You cannot say that I ran fast and move slow in stage, right? You cannot
Right.
stand there and say that I ran. What you have to do? You have to use your vocal variety and move. And say that I ran. Right? So my actions and my body language has to match.
Can we
Yes,
take a
ma'am.
photograph, please? Everyone switch on your camera. We'll take a group photo. Everyone, please switch on your camera. Everyone, sit properly. Everyone, switch on your camera. Sit properly. Neil, we can't see your face. It's dark. It looks dark. The light is coming from back, I think. Everyone, please sit properly. Ready? Everyone ready? 1, 2, 3. So this is the first page. This is the first page. Let me say this 1 minute. Just a minute. Let me save this. Okay, we'll be taking the second page now.
Yes. How many pauses there should be in like one speech?
Okay, let me take the second page. Everyone, please sit properly. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Yeah. Please proceed.
Okay, thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the session. Any more questions?
Yes. Yes. How many pauses there should be in one speech?
Oh, it depends on the speech.
Pauses should be in one speech. Why aren't you answering? Are you short as well?
No, I didn't get your question. Come again, please.
Excuse me, ma'am.
What is the most important thing in public speaking?
Which is the most important thing in public speaking?
Yes.
Most important thing, you cannot say that most important thing because it is a mixture of everything, right?
In your opinion?
In my opinion, I think vocal variety, body language. You can say that this is a part of vocal variety is a part of your body language. So body language is more important because it's more than the words we communicate through. It's a more non-verbal communication that matters when it comes to the speech.
Has Gavel Club been effective in past years?
As Gavel Club?
Has Gavel Club has been effective in past years?
Yes, of course.
How to be like less nervous while doing public speaking?
How to be?
Less nervous.
Breathe.
Yeah.
And there is one trick, Think the audience as your favorite cartoon character.
Oh.
Mom, that makes me laugh.
Oh, that's okay. Then people will think that you're confident.
I tell.
That is one trick,
Yeah,
like there, stand there and breathe. And then think, okay, fine. These are my favorite cartoon characters out here. I'm happy presenting in front of them.
Thus, being a good listener also helps you in public speaking.
Pardon?
Thus, being a good listener also helps you being a more better public speaker.
Obviously, you have to be a listener too to be a good public speaker.
Okay, I think
You have to make
okay,
script.
okay. We have the last question, and I will. Okay, the last question, please.
You have to be
Abdullah
you have to
Khalid,
be
what's your 1 minute? Abdullah Khalid, what's your last question? What's your question?
I just want to tell you a technique how to be less nervous.
Pardon?
I just want to tell you a trick which I do when I'm on the
smooth
stage.
technique.
I couldn't get his question.
We
Can you
can't
be
hear
more
you
louder,
properly.
Abdullah?
I am saying I can tell you one more trick to be less nervous on the stage.
Okay, yeah, please share. I'm interested.
Ma'am, when I'm on the stage, I just can't see the audience, so I'm nervous. So I just don't look at the audience. I just look at the floor, and I just think I'm just at home
That
and
is not a
telling it.
tip because what is important is that there is something called an eye contact, right? So it is always better to look, or you can just look at the, like you can give a lighthouse gaze. You know what is a lighthouse? Have you seen a lighthouse? So if you are nervous looking at a person, you can just give a lighthouse. How you can look at one person at the back and then speak. But eye contact is really important because when you have a proper eye contact, people just feel that you are confident, you know the subject, so those kind of things also comes into play when it comes to eye contact. So if I'm not looking at you and speaking, people will obviously take it that I am nervous. That's why I'm not looking at you.
Yes.
Okay, now I
It's always
invite.
better to practice that. So my
If you have
easy step is
practiced,
this, like I said, they are my favorite cartoon characters.
Ma'am, you're in mute, I think, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Muted.
Okay. So for me, it is my favorite character, Pikachu, what do you call, Donald Duck, Tom and
Ma'am,
Jerry, whatever.
Okay, DTM, Beena will close the session. I
Yeah, yes,
invite
sir.
our
Thank you so
one
much
minute,
for
one
this
minute,
opportunity,
one
sir.
minute. No, we have our global advisor, DCA Toastmaster, is with us. She will be telling word of thanks. DTM Danu, please propose vote of thanks. Please welcome DCA Toastmaster Danu Rajwani.
just
Good
Can't
evening.
hear you, Rajwani. Danu, we can't hear you. Maybe you are muted.
No, it's
Yeah,
on.
a little louder. We can hear you now. A little louder.
Okay, good evening. Good evening, DTM Sri Kumar Pai. Good evening, Beena Vas DTM. Good evening, all you Cavaliers and all the Toastmasters that are present over here to this awesome session of vocal variety. It's so, I can't tell you how important it is to know vocal variety. It's vocal variety that gives life to your speech. You are speaking, and DTM Beena Vas explained that so well. I hope all of you have taken note of that and you'll have following whatever she says, because once you follow what she says and practice it, you're sure to be able to do a great job where vocal variety is concerned. Musa, you have something to say?
Proceed, DTM Danu. Please proceed.
DTM Beena Vas, you really did a great job. I'm sure the children enjoyed your session a lot. They learned a lot, especially when they're asking questions. You know that they have been following you, which is very important. And they're interacting a lot also. But one thing I'd like to say, they're wanting to know how to feel less nervous. One thing I recently learned about was the Superman pose. Before you go for your speech, do the Superman pose. It's very, very powerful. Or there's another power pose that you do which helps reduce the nervousness. I can show you that a little later. But for the time being, DTM Beena Vas, you had a great opening, interacting with the children. Very well done on that. And the children enjoyed the session, which is very important to have the children enjoying the session. And when they're enjoying, they're learning, which is very good. Keep it up. We hope to hear from you again soon. And over to you, DTM Sri Kumar Pai. Do you want to know the Superman pose?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just show you what it's like. It's like this. When you stand, when just before you go for your speech, you stand like Superman stands, like this. Take a deep breath. 1, exhale. 2, exhale. 3, deep breath. Each time take a deep breath and exhale well. Take everything, all the breath out. And once you finish with that, then you go up like this. This is a power pose. Like looking up at the stretching yourself. Stretch, stretch, stretch as much as you can. That's a power pose. And this, again, when you're stretching, breathe. And this will give you a lot of confidence to move forward. It's called a pose, a Superman pose to make you a Superman. So just try that and let me know whether it comes out good or it doesn't, if it helpful or no. Let me know about that, okay?
That was so
Yeah.
helpful, man.
It was
Thank you.
helpful.
Is that
This
why,
entire thing was helpful.
ma'am, is that
Was
why
helpful?
Superman does that pose?
Helpful, man. You
Yes, thank you, Gavaliers. Once again, thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Beena Vas, for accepting our invitation and coming over here and spending some time with these kids who are our future Toastmasters. Thank you once again. Let's give a big round of applause to our Distinguished Toastmaster Beena Vas.
Thank you so much, Gavelius. I absolutely love the session, and I thank distinguished Toastmaster Sri Kumar Pai for putting his trust on me, and I hope I lived up to it. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll come to that and wait for the next session next month, second Friday. Okay. Thank you. Good night. The link will be given to you. The session is recorded, and the link will be available. You can check with your counselor. Thank you very much.
Great work,
Bye.
Shri Kumar ji. Great work, Beena ji.
How are you, DTM Madan Chauhan?
Fantastic.
Everything
I'm
okay?
watching and listening. I learned few new things myself.
Very nice to see you early morning, getting up early morning and sitting in
Yes.
Canada and attending
Yes.
our session. Really
But it's not
appreciate
that
that.
early. It's about 10 o'clock now.
10
10
o'clock
a.m.
now. Oh,
10
okay,
a.m.
okay. 10 a.m.
Hey,
Thank
Madan,
you.
Okay.
we're always learning.
Yes. He's our senior most
always learning.
counselor in our group, Madan Mohan.
Yes.
Thank you. Very
He's
nice.
80 plus. Madan, you are 80 plus, right?
I will be 85 in October. If I live.
Wow, 85 plus. Very good. Very good.
Awesome.
I think you should take one session for us, Madan Chauhan. Will you be in a position to take a session for these children?
I think we can arrange some.
Okay, sure. Think about it and tell me the topic which you want to discuss with these children, which
Sure.
will be
I was
very useful for them.
thinking of it while listening. I was thinking of it. Do I know how to do a table topic?
Table topics. Yeah, how to attend a table topic. You want to give tips for them, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, we'll plan that. Madan Mohan.
Yes.
Madan
Okay.
Chauhan.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Madan
Thank
Chauhan
you.
is the ambassador of Canada. He's the ambassador, Gavel Club ambassador, Canada.
I love Gavaliers. They give me energy.
They keep you young.
Very good.
They keep you young.
Really appreciate. Yeah,
You are right. They do really keep me young.
Very good. Okay, then thank you very much for joining. Please
Thank you,
wait
and
for the
God
next
bless
session.
everybody. And
Bye.
Beena ji,
God
nice
bless.
work.
Bye.